Hello, everybody. It's Marialda here once again, and welcome back. We're sitting here on the floor looking at some pretty plastic, but that's not the point of this video. No. So, you may remember back in September, my little kitty buddy Milo, unfortunately, he passed away after 14 years, and it was a very, very, very sad time. And Milo we'll always remember him because he was such an important kitty. He was a major part of this channel. He was really the star of the show. But, yeah, it got to be time, and we went to the shelter the other day, and we just want to introduce you to a new friend. This is Malie. Malie is a very cute girl. She is 5 years old. She's the new star of the show. So, yeah. On November 23rd, finally decided it was time to go to the shelter and take a look. And we got there and started looking. And the very first thing Malie did when we first saw her was she gave me a silent hiss. She started being all grumbly and growly, but she came right up to the front of the cage and started rubbing up against the bars and everything. But I initially thought she was going to be a mean kitty because of that hiss. So we walked around and looked at all the other kitties in the cages, but Malie kept her eyes on us. And when we got back to her, she decided it was time to go eat, and while she was eating, she was making that growling noise. So really, I think she was just protecting her food. And, it's the shelter. It's a very stressful environment. They're in small cages. So, it's to be understood. But she would come up to the front of the cage. We could stick our fingers in there, and she'd rub up against them and let us kind of pet her a little bit. And most of the other kitties were hiding in their boxes sleeping, but she was all over, and she kept her eyes on us. And we kept coming back to her. And eventually, we decided we wanted to meet her. So we went into the meet and greet room, and the shelter workers brought her in. They were nervous to pick her up. They thought she was a mean kitty as well, because, the growling and the hissing and everything. But they got her into the room and set her down, and they started telling us the story that they had. So Malie was surrendered by her previous owner, who had her since 2019, and they said that she told them that Malie was very aggressive with the children, and that she was get into the hunting poses, and she was hunting the children, which I personally doubt that story. But you never know. I'm more suspecting the kids were, aggressive with her when she was defending herself. They also said that she would start meowing and demanding canned food at like 4 a.m. every day and everything. But they told us that the owner, didn't let her in the bedroom. So maybe she just wanted to come in and say hi. But I don't know. I'm suspect of the stories they told us, because they put Malie in the room with us, and she started climbing up on the little platforms they had on the wall. And then while they were talking to us, she jumped up on the bench with me and my mother, and circling around me, rubbing up against me, going behind me, and she came and laid down between us and let us pet her, and she was purring and everything, and it just shocked everyone. And eventually I decided it was time for her to come home. So we have us a new friend. Since she has been home, there has been no hissing, there's been no growling. She has the cutest meow. She, obviously the first day she was hiding, but since then she follows me all over the place. and she decides to walk away. But that's okay. But yeah, she follows me all over the place. She's super excited to see me in the morning. She comes to bed sometimes and sleeps with me. When I go to work, working from home, she comes and supervises me. This is like the 4th time I've recorded this video, so that's why she's kind of done with it. But yeah, she's a real friendly kitty. She lets me pet her. She lets me pick her up. She lets me rub her belly. She rolls around and offers her belly and everything. She stands up and, puts her paws on my shoulder and my chest and rubs her face against my nose. And she's just so cute. I don't know if we'll get a meow out of her, but it's the cutest meow. She's domestic short hair and obviously a tortoiseshell pattern. I don't know if I said it again, but she is spayed. And if she looks at you, I don't know if she will, she tends to not open her eyes all the way, but she also kind of looks cross-eyed. So we see the whites of her eyes and the pupils almost meet her nose. But it's really cute and doesn't seem to bother her at all or anything. But yeah. So like I said, we have a new friend, and I felt it was time to finally introduce you to her. You want to play a little bit? You'll probably see her in some videos, but it all depends on whether she wants to or not, because she is her own kitty. So Milo, he was like my kitty. He only wanted to be around me, really. So he would hide from everything. Malie is much more friendly and outgoing, it seems like. She likes my mother and everything, runs to greet her and me as well. Haven't had any other people over yet, so we'll see how she reacts with them. But yeah, we're still learning each other. Still getting used to each other. She's got the elevator butt. And like I said, we've recorded this video several times, so she's done with me. Ah, yes, belly, 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 belly. That's a good Malie. She's got some Milo orange on her and a white crotch. And she's just so cute. So yeah, like I said, I finally felt it was time to introduce you to Malie. We'll always remember Milo because Milo was so important to us. But now we've got a new friend and a new star of the show. So I hope you enjoyed. And yeah, we'll see her soon. And I'll see you soon. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Malie. Yeah. Belly. There we go. There was a meow. Yep, we're still learning each other. She nibbles a little bit when she doesn't like something, but no bites. And usually it's because I'm pushing her. So yeah. Yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, you want to play. Yep. Gonna have some scratched up hands. I'll see you guys soon. Bye-bye.